That took me so long to get out of camp this morning. I think I fell asleep straight from 9:30 to 4:30, and then I just didn't want to get out of bed. So I kind of just slowly packed up, and then that just turned into like 2 hours. Oh, I was just exhausted from these past 3 days. But now I feel pretty good, feel refreshed. So today we got a nice little incline to begin with, already going up steps. So we're taking the MIUT, the ultra trail route, this morning up to Fanal. We're back on trail, let's do it. First massive incline of the day. Super vertical climbs just sneak up on you. You don't realize it, and then you're breathing heavy already. You really gotta make sure all your personal belongings are intact, strapped to your body, because if you drop something, it's going all the way down the hill. So real quick, just an urban incline hiking tip. See how they have these stairs here in the middle? Use those. Up until this point, I haven't had these. I've only been walking on pavement, and that really burns up your calves and cramps up your legs too. But these stairs are a hell of a lot easier. I'm sure it's pretty obvious. Yeah, this is a lot easier. The sun is up, and we are cruising right along today. Looks like now we're kind of getting more into the forest as we go further along here up into Fanal. So I'm sitting at a bench on the bus stop, just eating, drinking my water, kind of just resting after that initial incline this morning. And this guy comes over, there's like a trash bin next to the bus stop, empties his trash. And I try to start speaking Portuguese, and then all of a sudden he starts speaking perfect English to me. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, how you doing? I'm like, oh, good. He's like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, oh, the U.S. He's like, oh, I got family over there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, oh, whereabouts? I'm like, oh, Florida, and then I grew up in Massachusetts. He's like, Massachusetts? I spent time in Brockton. I'm like, what? That's ridiculous, because like my grandparents are from Brockton. Originally, that's where they grew up, and then they moved to Easton. He's like, oh, I got family there. I don't think his family knew my family, but just a small world. Travel halfway around the world to meet someone that lived in my state where I'm originally from. Was not expecting that. Just sitting there chilling this morning. But damn, look at this view. Holy hell. Just had to show you guys this view. Unreal. So I turn the corner and I'm immediately greeted by these bright orange flowers. Look at these things. I don't think I've seen flowers growing this orange so brightly in the wild. They're all over the place. I think the route goes up that way, follow the road, but I thought I heard a waterfall back here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's just a little stream. Whoa. Really cool. At the bottom of this kind of like pass, there was like 3 different ways to go. You could come up the middle here, you could go around on the road here, which is what I did. I wasn't sure if this came out at the same spot. Then there was another trail going up the other way, so there's like 3 different trails all meeting back up on this road. So when you get to this point, you just take the middle one. It's the most direct route. I believe that road, this thing just keeps intersecting with that dirt road. Looks like it's steps. So this should, again, put me back on the road. And see, I'm back on the road. So I'm gonna try to stay on this Vereda Tranquila. I am not entirely sure. I see the road over there. So this section is a little confusing. So I just noticed something. These little markers, I believe that is a connection sign. So this should mark the trail. So you want to look out for those. Because again, I was off trail. I came from straight down there. I don't even know how I got off trail, but now I'm back on it. It is very confusing, but keep an eye out for those markers the way up or the way down. Fun little trek. Just wish I knew where I was going half the time. See, I tell you, man, for the people that do the Madeira Island Ultra Trail, this is one hell of a run. I don't know how you do this in 24 hours. It's so cool how the moss is growing up these trees. And then you get the moss on the rocks and transported to Middle Earth. It's a lot harder than it looks. Oh. So here was another one of those weird intersections down at the bottom. I forgot to film it again. But I almost came up this way. But instead, I decided to follow like what looked like more like a actual hiking path. My hiking senses kicked in and told me to go this way. And sure enough, I see another one of these markers, which I actually haven't seen in a while. And it said that is the right direction. It says don't go this way, but you could. I mean, it'd be a little slippery. I saw a bunch of leaves. It looked like no one had gone up here in a while, so you can also see some footprints too on this. The GPS app does a decent job keeping you in the right direction, but it's not exact. Okay, you may be doing a few twists and turns unexpectedly. That's not on all trails or mappy. So just expect that. Definitely a little confusing getting up into fanal. Like here, like it looks like you could go that way, but you can clearly see the trail goes up and to the right. Just follow what looks like a trail, pretty much. That's what I'm doing. I think I'm making the right progress. The sun's starting to come out too. No fog. So I'm at a three-way junction here. You can either go right towards the road, or you can go left to go back up the mountain. I just came from down here. I don't know if you can see it. Just came from that pad down there, and we're gonna go up and take a left. Oh my God, I'm choking. Right down there towards the light. It smells amazing in parts of these forests. It's like a clean, fresh scent. Oh, got a little water crossing right here. Also the sounds. The sounds of the running water as you're walking along here. So soothing, so tranquil. It's just very peaceful out here. Oh, spider webs on this one. I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but all these rocks are covered in moss going all the way up. It's so cool looking. Pretty neat. And also all the way down. Check out these trees I've been walking by now. Look at them. Massive, stumpy things. They're not tall, they're just kind of wide, and then they grow out to the side. Really cool. So many damn flies though. I can tell you right now, I totally underestimated this climb to Fanal Forest. Not only is it confusing, but it is a lot steeper than I anticipated. Definitely a freaking workout. This is probably, I'd say this is the toughest climb so far. Definitely the most challenging. We have made it to some greener pastures. Oh man, thank God. That was rough. But this looks to be a little more gentle. This is beautiful. My gosh. So green and lush. Oh, worth it. Look at this view. Oh. So up there takes you to like a lookout point, but we're gonna hit another one as we walk this way. This way takes you towards camp, I believe, towards the campsite, and hopefully there's a water fountain. Search for the water has been concluded. Fill up there, chill over here in the shade. So I was finally able to score a picnic table in the shade. I'm gonna eat for a little bit, charge up my electronics, and then continue on. Looks like we take the PR13 from here up and then onto a different trail. We jumped on the PR13 and on our way out of Fanal. I think I spent about a good 20 minutes there just relaxing, chilling, eating, refilling my water bottles, recharging. Oh, it felt good to sit down. So this seems like a very popular route. Seen quite a few people coming up and down this one. It's pretty narrow, so we're going to be shimmying around each other. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sucks. Way too many people on this, constantly shimmying around each other. One lady almost, she hit my tent, so I had to readjust. Amazing. And look at this. Look at this little hut. We are doing the Vereda da Cavaca. So as you can see, we were up here, and then we went through here, and then I believe we're right here. So we got to follow this the rest of the way into Seychelles. Oh yeah, dude, these are some pretty steep steps. These steps are just too high. They're too high up for me. I feel like I keep saying this with every hike, but honestly, this one was the most painful and difficult descent yet. That's why I really haven't been able to film this one that much, because it's just taking every ounce of my concentration and effort to strategically place my feet and stick and knee to get down safely. Oh, a cool view coming into a little village. This is a special type of through hike, I can tell you that. Just kind of walking through gardens, through people's backyards, along levadas, with the ocean view, crazy elevation gains. Well, that was a solid stop. Good food. In and out. We made it off that narrow ass road. Now we got a sidewalk, but we still have a few tunnels to go through to get to our destination, so those should be interesting. A little bit of a shoulder. Gonna be interesting to see what the tunnel looks like. Okay, so it's actually not a tunnel, I forgot. First tunnel I can bypass on a street. It's the second tunnel that I cannot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's multiple waterfalls right here. There's the main highway road. That's the tunnel road, as you can see up there. So we're just slightly parallel. We're running parallel to it right now. Look at this. Whoa. Pretty much walk at your own risk, as you can see. Boulders falling. Just like that, we met right back up with the regional road, and unfortunately, we got a little bit of a shoulder walk. Tunnel number, I don't know what tunnel number this is now, 6, and as you can see, small shoulder, but I do see a sidewalk. This is 1,274 meters, so it's not a short one. So we in here for a bit of time. But this is why I couldn't go around the tunnel, because it's all blocked off in disrepair. Pray to God that this shoulder doesn't get any smaller. This is one of the most scenic road walks I think I've ever done. Got waterfalls to my right that you just saw, ocean to my left, and got one more tunnel to go through. So this is why you have to go into the tunnel. Again, this road is in disrepair. You can see the boulders falling. It's pretty unsafe, so you got to go in here to pass safely. that tunnel was relatively painless and actually pretty quick. Now there's another tunnel up there, but we're gonna go down here and do the Robeiro do Inferno. This is, I believe, a passable, accessible kind of coastal route right through a main ravine, which looks really, really cool. You see these rocks just hanging right above me. This is crazy. Here we go. I think I see South Vicente right there in the distance. I am ready to be done. I'm exhausted. I think I'm hungry again. Can't wait to take a shower. That's just the coastal portion of it. I believe the town extends back into the valley as well. Neat little beach village. Got little restaurants down here. I realized I didn't even show you guys the room. So there's the bathroom. Got a nice little shower in here too. Actually, got the clothes hanging up. Had to rinse those today because I was sweating so much. And then this is the room. Got a little two-bedder here. I have the fan trying to dry my clothes that I just rinsed out, because those were just drenched in sweat today. Place is sweet too. Got a pool. Receptionist is super nice here. They really take care of you. She's actually, because I told her I was leaving early tomorrow, I was trying to figure out what to do with the keys and where to put them. And she's like, oh, breakfast is included. I'm like, yeah, I'll be out before then, so don't worry. She's like, no, you should have some. And so she actually's making a sandwich for me right now, or a breakfast sandwich for tomorrow morning. So they really take care of you here, which is pretty sweet. Okay, guys, that's it. Calling it a night. I'm exhausted. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Got another big day. So see you then. Peace.